It's a new year and that can feel daunting. It feels like there's so much time to really bring those resolutions into existence, but it also feels like there's so much pressure to do so. Keep up with a workout routine, maybe land a new career, spice up your love life. It's a lot and it could feel very intimidating. But you know what? It doesn't have to be. If you're someone who's really good at setting New Year's resolutions but not so good at keeping them in the long run, then I have got a tool for you. Have you ever heard of the concept of a vision board? It's a cool word for collage and a great way to display your thoughts, your goals, your dreams into a visual format. So, when thinking about New Year's resolutions, a vision board is a breakdown of your goals for the next year or years and how achieving them will make you feel. And then translating those feelings into images and motivating words. Therefore, on a vision board, you include pictures, inspiring words and quotes, illustrations, personal affirmations, or anything else that speaks to you. You could see your vision board as your very motivating accountability partner who's constantly showing you what you are capable of and why you should keep showing up to make it happen. You might wonder how a piece of paper could hold you accountable for the things you want to make happen and keep you motivated. Well, if you think about it, you've probably heard the phrase before, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Compared to words, images convey a huge amount of complex information to our brains in a single instant. Pictures can embody feelings and experiences and trigger our imagination way more than plain words. So, when you dream up your vision board, you trigger your imagination and give a face to your dreams and goals like they are real already. Creating vision boards is nothing new. They've been around for a while. For example, designers use it when they have to envision a better world for the people they are designing for. In my daily practice as a designer, I use vision boards regularly. They act as a compass in moving me into the direction I've imagined. Because when I can imagine something, I believe I can create it. Around a year ago, I was able to start my own business because I had visualized and imagined what it had to look and feel like for me in order to create it. Ever since, the vision board I had created for starting my own business has been my North Star. You can imagine that this could also work really well when envisioning what your life could look and feel like. But before we start diving into how to create one yourself, I want to make sure that you don't feel overwhelmed by it all. Because before you have your life vision figured out, you have to break it down into separate chunks. You can decide if you want to use other areas, but I will be looking at these 7 areas to allow me to kind of break down life and make it less overwhelming. Having these 7 areas that you can break down and focus on really helps you get detailed about what you want in those areas of life. For me, these are relationships, career, finances, fun, home, personal growth, and health, mental and physical. So the first step in putting my visionary world onto a piece of paper is figuring out what my goals are in these 7 areas. So how you go about this is different for everyone, but what I find important to nail down is what makes me feel good and what fits my personal ambitions. What should I focus on for me? Not because everyone else is doing so, but because I want to. To give you an example for the area of relationships, one of the feelings I've been craving for a long time already is feeling more connected with the people I care about. I want to show them I care, and therefore I would love to cook for my friends more and invite them over. For my personal growth, I find it important to train my mind regularly. This means spending more time alone without social media and practicing positive affirmations. I want to become more at ease with my own thoughts and internalize and expand the positive thoughts instead of the negative. To come back to really understanding your personal goals based on your intrinsic motivations, not on external influences. I believe understanding yourself, your wants, and your needs is key in defining what you should focus on and how you want to feel. Because putting things on your vision board that do not spark anything inside you except anxiousness or stress are a waste of who you are. So make sure to be alert of this. Personally, I have spent a lot of time on getting to know my own tastes and desires better, and I have created a step-by-step toolkit to provide anyone who's in need with the materials for mapping out who you are and what makes you tick. It's called the High on Life Kit, and you can check it out here. So that's what I have been using for figuring out my goals before gathering the visual content I need to translate my ambitions into pictures and phrases. So now that we have our goals and resolutions clear, it's time to get visual. You'll be looking at your goals and how achieving them will make you feel, and then translating those feelings into words and images. So let me now show you what that looks like in my case. I am looking for pictures that represent or symbolize the experiences and feelings I want to attract. Here I make use of pictures from magazines, things I photoshopped, photos from my own personal collection, and images from the internet. When visualizing my dreams and goals for the future, I don't focus on stuff so much as on how I want to feel. That's why I like to add words to my vision board that describe how I want to feel, such as bulletproof, connected, fearless, creative, inspired, loving, and financially free. Now that we have organized all 7 areas, it's time to distill the most important as well as the most exciting and energizing things that you've gathered and put them on your one and only vision board. As you can see, I have many things on here that are not going to fit on my board. So I really have to spend some time on figuring out which ones speak to me the most, resonate with me the most, and actually visualize what I want to achieve most and how I want to feel. Your aim is to get inspired by your final board so that every time you look at it, you stay motivated and excited to bring those intentions to life. I've got myself an old piece of a wooden panel to use as my canvas because it feels more solid than just a piece of paper. But you can use whatever you like, of course. So here it is, my final vision board. Let me walk you through some of the things I've put on here. On a career level, this one covers most of the space. What I would like to make happen is travel the world for fairs and events I can present myself at. I would love to collaborate with others and together create awesome work. Also, I have many ideas for growing Alta, so I have put some products and ideas on here that I would like to make happen. About my home space, I would love to live closer to the snow because snow makes me feel very excited and at ease. It would be wonderful to have a studio space in my home as well to create art and also to stock products for my business. Since I am also very much into fitness and exercise and I'm looking for ways to bring this more into what I do for Alta, I have put my face on the cover of the Women's Health, since this would make for great exposure. When it comes to relationships, I would love to connect with different types of people, for example, musicians. And as I've said before, I'm also looking forward to having more friends over and connect with them meaningfully. On a health and personal growth level, I really want to continue with including positivity and stoic meditations into my daily routine. This one makes me really excited, to be honest, but it needs real dedication. I always come back to the fact that our thoughts create our reality. What you focus on expands. Therefore, I believe once you set the intention for what you want and how you want to feel, you will always have a compass guiding you towards the things you envision for yourself. I hope that this video has given you the clarity and confidence to try it for yourself. Don't feel discouraged if you can only think of 3 to 4 things to put on your vision board. That's totally okay. It gives you even better focus. I personally just have a lot of things I want to focus my time and energy on, so that's why mine is pretty dense. So to summarize, the 3 steps to break up the process of creating a vision board into chunks. 1. Define your goals/resolutions within the areas of life that work for you. Really make sure to check with yourself if these are intrinsically motivated or if they come from someone else. When you need help with all that, you can check out my High on Life kit. Step 2. Search for images, quotes, words, phrases that fit your goals and divide them into the different areas of life you have defined. Step 3. Try to distill the most resonating pics and words and start building your one vision board that inspires and motivates you. And keep it positive. Remember to give your vision board a very prominent spot in your house so you can see it every day. Great for accountability and to keep you motivated. Give it a go and let me know how it went. If you have any questions or you need help with anything, please let me know. Maybe I can help you. Means a lot that you are here. Thank you, and until next time.